get things finally get things started, season opener being a month away?
Very excited. 27 days. Very excited. It's been a little bit longer for me than some since I played last, so it's even more exciting.
Talk about that, just your recovery and spending last season kind of on the sidelines watching.
It was tough, but it was just part of my life, and for whatever reason, it was something that I had to, it made me a better person. It was something that I went through, and you learn a lot from being away from it a little bit, and I'm hoping that I can put that knowledge to use this year.
Do you feel like that can kind of be a benefit to you, because you got to sit back and kind of observe everything and how this offense works and kind of really get a feel for it, even though you weren't out on the field?
Well, I mean, this is a different offense, but just the chemistry of the team I got to see a little bit, and it has its benefits in that regard. But honestly, I think there's no substitute for experience. So, as much as I would have liked to have gotten the experience last year, I tried to take away from it what I could, and hopefully, like I said, what I did take away will help us this year.
So this will be a new quarterback for the second season in a row. Like, what makes you, or I should say, are you ready, to be the man for this team?
Yeah, I mean, my whole life I've always, thought of this moment and trying to be the man at a university and lead it to wins and championships. And I'm sure there will be struggles, but I'm a really hard-working guy, and I don't take well to failure. So one thing is I will always work hard and do whatever I can to win and to help this team, and I mean that will never change.
Is there?
Go ahead.
Okay. Is there an advantage then for you, heading into this fall, being like the number one quarterback?
There is. I mean, I think we've developed some chemistry from the spring with some of the guys, and so that really helped. Just being here in the spring and getting the newer offense, just learn as much as I can and learn more over the summer and getting the reps with the ones and stuff. That's helped, and anytime you're the number one guy, there's some responsibility, and I'm going to embrace that and just try to help the team as much as I can.
Andy, health-wise, at the end of the spring, where were you, and today, where are you?
I'm feeling really well, really good right now. The spring was the first time I really pushed my shoulder that often and that much. There were some days where it hurt. I mean, it was just the muscles were tired, and it was tough, but I fought through it, and I pushed it really hard this summer, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it responds in camp. But I'm encouraged by the way I've been feeling and the strength I've gotten back.
Starting today, you're going to be locked into a quarterback competition. I mean, how intense do you expect that to be?
I mean, I think any competition, if you're a competitive person, is intense. So I'm gonna, I'm fully expecting it to be intense, and I want it to be intense. I wanted to push everyone and make us all better, and that definitely includes myself. I want to get better because of it.
Are you feeling any pressure with that said?
I mean, competition is something that's part of sports, and you can't let it get to you. You can only let it drive you. So is there pressure? I mean, there's always pressure, but it's part of it. You grow up around it, and I'm looking forward to it.
So what are your, I asked Skylar, what were his strengths that would make him the guy to lead this team? So I'll ask you the same question.
I'll let the others speak for me and my strengths, but I'm always going to work hard. I'm always going to be the guy that's trying to encourage a teammate and help them when things are tough. And I'm never going to give in or give up. Sometimes those are the most important qualities. But as for what I do on the field, we'll see, right? I'll let others speak.
Andy, while you're leading for the job, how much have you taken the newer guys and showed them things, helped them kind of get acclimated to the field?
Well, like Taylor Reed and I went and watched film one day, and I mean, it just, I'm willing to share what I've experienced and what I've learned thus far with anyone. I've really worked with some of the receivers who have really tried to get out there and learn the routes and stuff. I'm a guy who just I want the team to do well, and I think you never know. Even if I'm competing against one of them like I said, their competition is gonna make me better. So it's not like I want this huge gap of my knowledge compared to theirs. I just I think it's good. So I mean, I've helped them whenever I've had the opportunity to, and so, I mean, it's just I think that more important for the team than anything else.
What does the team need to get done these first few practices?
A lot, but I mean, we're installing a lot of stuff right away, and just just need to go out there with a good attitude, a good mindset, and try to learn. We talked about deliberate practice and just having something in mind what you're going to get better at every day, and each position is different, but we just got to get better. We've got to from the first practice. You just have to take strides to become a winning football team, a team that's going to do some big things this year.
Has it been kind of frantic going from that pro style to the spread in just a year? Has it been kind of frantic for you?
No, I mean, frantic. I mean, honestly, I've been with so many different offensive coordinators in my life. I've run anything from triple option to spread to pro style. So I guess I was kind of used to like switching it up and having to learn something new. And it's kind of fun and interesting. Sometimes you get more. Obviously, the more and more comfortable and experienced you are in offense, the better you play. So at times you kind of like, man, I wish I was still getting. I still was playing the offense I was used to, but. I wouldn't say frantic's the word. I would just say, it's challenging maybe. I mean, you are challenged, but it's a good challenge and it will help the team. So.